Damn.
But to kind of rewind a little bit, so we kind of got on a rabbit trail there. But that's really what it's about. We're just sitting around chopping it up, talking about different shit. Yeah. But the one thing that I do want to talk about, so we were talking about casual fans and stuff. So in reality, man, casual fans are the only reason that any successful organization, such as the NFL or the UFC or music or anything, like the true authentic fans only take up a small percentage, and everybody else who doesn't like dig deep into the history and like is a connoisseur of sorts, pretty much people just riding the wave. Yeah. People riding the wave is what's funding all these organizations. Oh yeah. You like a perfect example of that is the WNBA. Yeah. The only people who go to watch WNBA games are true fans of the WNBA. Yeah. So let's just say something pops off, right? And then out of nowhere, the WNBA is popping. Oh, where were all of you fans before? Yeah. Those are the casual fans, and the truly authentic fans have been there from day one. Yeah. So I really think that authentic, true hardcore fans really got to stop knocking casual fans, because if it wasn't for casual fans, whatever it is that you're into would not be at the status that it's at, if not for the 98% of people who just like watching people get knocked out on the UFC and they don't really know shit about MMA. You know what I'm saying? So I actually categorize myself as a casual fan. And it's because I like a little bit of everything. And I've tried to make something my thing. And I just realized that after a certain point, I kind of lose interest. But it's not that I don't like that stuff anymore. It's just I kind of get bored with it. And not bored as in like this thing is boring. It's just my mind wants to go to something else. Yeah. So I'm like that with music. I'm a casual fan of music, bro. Ask me who I listen to. Lil Wayne, bro. That's the GOAT to me. You know what I'm saying? For obvious reasons. Because his shit is fire. Yeah. But
nobody's done what he's done.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a different conversation.
And when it comes to even like sports and stuff too, I'm kind of I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm even just kind of a casual nowadays fan. I played football, so I kind of understand the sport a little bit. But bro, don't ask me the names of like the greatest Cowboys players in history. I'm gonna give you the triplets. I'm gonna give you like recent players. You know what I'm saying? But before the triplets, bro, don't ask me shit. I don't know nothing, bro. But I came to a point where I was okay with that. But I think a lot of people feel insecure about not knowing all that stuff, so they like dig real deep. Even if they're not that interested in it, they dig real deep to kind of have that knowledge of that, so that they're like, oh, next time I'm around these guys, I'm going to know what I'm talking about. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you want to try to fit into a certain culture or group or whatever. That's me. Yeah. Because I get along with everybody. But more than anything, man, the stuff that I'm a casual fan of, I'm fascinated with other people's fascination. Yeah.
So you're fascinated at understanding why they're fascinated with it.
That. Yeah. Really that, bro. It's like, okay, especially with like sneakerheads and stuff. So I watched that episode of According to Jeff Goldblum about the sneakers. And I'm just like him, man, because he walked in, he didn't know jack shit about shoes. And he went in and he listened and he experienced their world. I'm like, that's what I want to do. You know, pretty much all my adult life, I've like tried to get into stuff. But I only get into it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And like I try getting into like making cocktails and stuff, right? And I got a little bit of a basic knowledge of like what the most popular whiskey drink is, what the most popular tequila drink is, you know, things like that. But I didn't get into like, oh, the origins of this drink started. And, you know, once it started to tread into those waters, I was like, bro, this is kind of boring. Yeah. Just give me some talking points. That way it's like, if I have people over, I can whip you up a whiskey sour. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or I can, and it's really just for entertainment purposes and just like relatability. Yeah. But I hate talking to connoisseurs about stuff because they kind of clown you for being a casual fan.
Yeah. They try to claim that you're just, I guess, following the hype per se, or just
and I understand if you are a fan from day one, and people ride waves, and you just gonna have to get used to it.
Yeah.
But if anything, you should thank everybody for riding the wave, because that's what makes shit pop, bro.
Yeah.
Champion made a comeback. You know why? Because people rode the wave. Yeah. When they were selling that shit in Walmart, bro, I used to get clowned for wearing the Champion. Yeah. And everybody says that shit, and like they want some form of recognition or something. But at the end of the day, bro, like, wave riders is what makes shit pop.
Yeah.
The reason why Champion is so expensive now is because of people who are casual fans of fashion.
Bro, that shit was at Walmart, bro.
Walmart,
bro.
I'm waiting on Starter to come back, bro. I got some Starter shit.
Bro, I got a Starter Packers.
Oh, yeah, them jackets were cold, bro.
Hard,
them
bro.
jackets were cold, bro.
Hard,
like,
bro.
you can't even lie about that.
Nah, yeah, I think people who are, I guess I don't want to say overly passionate, because I can't measure someone's passion. You know, that's just, there are a lot of people, Tom Brady, who's very passionate about football and who's great at it. But I think people who are passionate and who do what you're saying they do, forget that wave is the measuring stick for this fan base. The Supreme, I would say, was probably the most noticeable thing as far as wave riding per se.
I don't understand Supreme, bro.
It went crazy, bro.
I saw a beanie the other day. It was like almost $200.
Yeah. It's like,
I'm like, bro, I got a beanie just like that, but it has a lion on it.
Yeah, bro. And I tell you what, kid you not, I got a bag, Supreme bag in there. There was these bags that they were selling in H&M. Bro, I looked at what the Supreme bag was made of, bro, and what the bag from H&M was made of, bro. They both were made from the same nylon material, bro. It's crazy. But, I mean, I'm not knocking Supreme, because I understand, like, if you have something that some things just look good on something, you know, and that Supreme logo just looks good on shirts. It looks good on hoodies.
It just takes the right person to wear it and represent it the right way.
That too, yeah.
Because everything burns, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like, of course, a Jordan sneaker is going to be of higher quality of a Walmart sneaker. Of course, there are differences in quality and stuff like that. Yeah. But at the end of the day, everything burns. Yeah. And so I think people have a general understanding of that now. Like, people are kind of off the whole, like, well, am I going to pay that much for that? It's like, you know why? It's shut the fuck up. That's why. Yeah. Let people enjoy what the fuck they want to enjoy, bro. Like, if there's hype around it, let there be hype around it. Like, stop being such a back in my day. We didn't, like, it's times have changed, bro. We were already talking about this. Times have changed. And, like, I had to grow out of that mentality, bro, because it's really a broke mentality when you're looking at other people's shit and you're judging them based off of that. Yeah. Now, if you're choosing this shit over paying your bills, that's a different story.
Yeah, that shit corny.
But most of the time, that shit's not happening.
Oh, yeah.
People are not going, man. Well, maybe it will. Maybe people out here wasting their mama's money and, you know what I'm saying, finding a bitch around tax season to, you seen that meme where he's hugging her in a Foot Locker?
Yeah.
I love you, baby. She paying for his J's and shit. Don't do that, guys.
Trying to claim the kid.
Don't do that, guys.
Hey, no lie. And this is just coming from me. If you are choosing to buy Supreme or something hype, or to even buy some clothing over paying your bills, keeping a roof over your head, or taking care of what you got to take care of, to me, that shit corny as hell. I'm just saying. Yeah. That shit corny as hell. That's just, at the end of the day, that stuff, you going to get tired of it. Maybe about 2-3 months later, or it's gonna get faded because you gotta wash it. If you ain't never washed that shirt, you tripping. Like,
you're not gonna wear it.
Or you're not gonna leave it in
the closet.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's versus you don't pay your bills. There's a.
But that kind of goes for everything, bro. Yeah. I say this to everybody: whatever you spend your money on, that's what you call your habit.
Of course.
If you can support your habit, I am all for that shit.
Yeah, but I want to see my friends taken care of. So that's why I'm coming from. Like, I want to see y'all taken care of. And if you choosing to shop or whatever you do over your bills, over what's taking care of you,
as long as you're doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
And you're not doing it for recognition from, not even recognition, but just approval.
Yeah.
From other people. Don't do that shit, bro.
Yeah, just don't get evicted because you want to wear the hardest Supreme tee. No.
Or even just feel like you have to have it to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? But don't go the opposite direction of like, I don't need that shit, because then people just don't like you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, okay, bro, we get it.
You're going to get exposed one day.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to get exposed one day. I mean, the people at the leasing office messy as hell, always. They know all your damn business. So
Everybody, ain't no such thing as privacy no more.
Somebody gonna find out that your ass got evicted or some shit.
But to being a casual fan, man, like I really am a casual fan of a lot of things, man, and you can say it's basic, you can say whatever, but I don't really go in too much depth on stuff. I'm more spread wide.
Yeah.
And I don't have that much knowledge about stuff, but that doesn't mean I don't want more knowledge.
Yeah.
So that's why the real main thing that I wanted to learn from you, because you are a sneakerhead, and it's like, okay, I got friends. The whole point of the podcast is for me to sit down with people. Like I said, I'm fascinated with people's fascination.
Yeah.
I want to sit down with people and talk about their fascination, and I want them to school me on some shit. That's really what this is about, man. It's about expanding my perspective, expanding my knowledge, seeing the world through different lenses. True. Like there's just this saying about a dragonfly. Like a dragonfly's eyes has 1,000 different, you know what I'm saying, 1,000 different points of view. Yeah. I'm trying to get different points of view.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And I've always been fascinated with the sneaker world. I've always been fascinated with people who are like all in on that shit. It's just, I never really had like high end sneakers when I was a kid. My first pair of J's were the Mellows.
Yeah.
But that
Not a bad
was
shoe though.
It was dope, bro. I did like it, but if I'm being honest, I got them because first of all, they was getting dropped around income tax season, right?
Yeah.
They were getting dropped around income tax season, and they had a lot of hype around them getting dropped. So whenever I copped the Mellows, I walked around school, people were like, okay, Josh. But I look kind of silly, bro, because I went from having Walmart shoes to having the hypest J's. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it only, like you said, it only lasted a couple months. People were on to the next shoe, and I really learned a lesson from that. And then, that's when like running sneakers started coming in and shit like that. And so I just started really wearing Air Maxes and shit, but and they were cheaper. But that was my first pair of J's. And then other than that, I got these. These are called Horizon. Yeah. Bro, these are just hella comfortable. These are my favorite shoes. Like the whole top part is like this elastic.
It's kind of like from fly-knit material.
Yeah. See, I didn't even know that shit. It's now I learned something already. Here we go.
There's a whole wave of fly-knit going on with Jordan. It was definitely last year in 2018. You've seen it a lot in 2018. You've seen it a hell of a lot in 2019. They did it to some of our favorite silhouettes. Me personally, I don't like them, just because I admire the original silhouettes. But I've seen it. I actually ran into a dude at HEB the other day that had on the bread, and we'll talk about the bread Jordan. The bread ones, because they actually did it. They actually did a fly knit version of the bread Jordan ones and a royal version.
So I like these, bro, because you don't got to worry about creases and shit like that. Yeah. So is it the same deal with those ones?
Yeah. So the creasing is very minimal.
See, I would like that, bro, because I got fat ass feet, bro. And but I understand your respect for the original and the craftsmanship that goes into it. These are pure comfortability. Yeah. Like it really, and it supports my ankle, bro. And that was the purpose of it.
That was the pure
phenomenal, bro. This is like my 5th pair of these. And I just went. The first ones I got were the red ones that came out, and really I just got those because I thought they were cool. And then I just wore them whenever I was going out and shit. Yeah. But then one day I needed new work shoes. Like them other ones were busted. Yeah. My ankles were hurting and shit. And I put them red ones on. Yeah. Bro, like so much support. Yeah. Like these are fat boy friendly shoes. Bro. Like real deal.
All my running shoes, flying in material. Yeah. Because I want to be comfortable. I had a pair of shoes where it would tear my feet up, bro. Trying to look good in some running shoes. You can't look. If you're working out, quit trying to look good. Just get you something that's comfortable and get the job done. You there to work out. You're not there to look good. Now, some people can look good while they working out. You know, they can put on the right stuff. And look.
They're probably born that way too.
True.
I'm hating.
Hey, me too. But I ain't gonna tell y'all what to do. What to do in the gym. That's not my.
But
business.
Then, my real first. Okay, so I know there's a thing going on. Like, I don't know much. I just know the most highly respected shoes are like the ones through the 24 or the 12 or the 14 or something like that.
Yeah, let's stop at 14 to be safe.
Okay, so let's just say I know it stops around there, and then pretty much any other shoe that doesn't fit those molds, they're just like they're almost treated like off-brand Jordans.
Yeah, like how we used to treat teams, like Jordan teams.
I hear that a lot too, bro. And it's like I can't flex these and be like, yeah, I fuck with Jordan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that, like even the Mellows didn't even fall into that category. You know what I'm saying? And I saw people with their little sneakers that they had. I'm like, bro, those are fucking clean.
Yeah,
I could never afford that shit. But okay, so what would you call those first 14? What's the term that you use for those?
So those are, you will hear a lot of Jordan retros. Those are just generally
those are the ones he played in.
Well, after you pass the Jordan 1, you start really emphasizing on the term Jordan, on the brand Jordan. Mm-hmm. The 2s,
because the one was Nike.
Yeah, the ones and we're loving the Nike branding on the Jordan 1 right now,
because that was Jordan's deal.
Yeah,
that he got because Reebok slept on him, or something fell
Adidas.
through Adidas. Adidas.
Adidas wouldn't.
Hey, they made a comeback though. Adidas made a comeback.
Yeah,
they really did.
That's his statement. Checks over stripes all day. I don't fuck with Adidas. That's just me. Checks over everything.
Well, but I do my kids nothing but Adidas, bro.
True. Yeah. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with
just because. First of all, I'm not buying my kids no J's because it's just gonna scuff them up and fuck them up.
True.
Like my son's first pair of J's was the all white ones. Mm-hmm. My cousin Mondo, Mondo, he got those. Shout out Mondo. Yeah, they look good and everything, and I'm not against it. And there was another pair of J's that I got. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like. They're just user friendly when it comes to kids, and they really kind of took over the workout game as far as like fashion and stuff like that. Like that shit really be popping, Like I paid like $135 for a pair of Adidas for Emily, like not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before.
Yeah.
And like they were popping, bro, and she looks good in them with the little leggings. And
I ain't gonna act like I ain't never owned a pair of Adidas for sure, and I. There were a pair of Yeezys that I literally walked past when Waco first started getting the Yeezys. I had that shoe in my hand and I looked at it and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeezys through Adidas.
Yeah. That's and there are some shoes that fascinate me that are Adidas, but I love Nike.
Yeah,
I go with what I love
for sure.
Yeah, Adidas did. Jordan wanted his deal to be with Adidas. And they wouldn't create the shoe that he wanted.
That's right.
And so, of course, the leading shoe at that time was Converse.
Really?
Yeah. The original basketball shoe is Converse.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
If you look back in the day,
all
those shoes was Converse.
I can see
Converse
that.
was
them little shorts. Everybody's dicks hanging out of their shorts. Tube socks and shit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was the original basketball shoe.
Okay.
And Jordan's dad.
Was it no wonder they were trash back then? Nah, I'm clowning.
But yeah, Jordan's dad, as any dad would want for his son, who was a star like that, you want him to have his own shit, some shit with his name on it. So he wanted to get his own. He wanted to be with Adidas and wanted them to make his own shoe. They would make his own shoe, and so the opportunity with Nike presented itself. They told him that they will make his own shoe if he did three things: either be an all-star, average 20 points a game, or be rookie of the year. And so he ended up doing all three.
Of course.
Yeah, he's Michael Jordan. He ended up doing all three. And then his shoe was made, but it wasn't. A lot of people say it's a Jordan 1. And the Jordan 1 did get banned in an advertised manner. But it was originally the Airship. And that shoe is, to me, the Airship is a great shoe. It's a great shoe. And we're actually going to get our first legit release of it in February. Yeah, there's a pack coming up called the New Beginnings pack, and it comes with all white with a red check, a new Airship, and then red and white. Shit, bro. Oh, you want to? Yeah, bro, that was hard. But yeah,
I'm all about Google.
Yeah, it's called a New Beginnings pack, and it comes with a pair of Airships, and a pair of Red Jordan 1s. This New Beginnings pack. And that was the Airship was the original shoe that actually did get banned from the NBA.
Why did it get? Oh, just for playing purposes.
Right
Okay.
Yeah, this shoe, right?
So what about it? Because that looks very similar to the Jordan 1. What
so,
about it got banned? That was kind of
the color, they had like this color rule, per se in the NBA.
It had to be solid colors.
I don't remember honestly what colors they were going for. I just know the colors that Jordan picked were the colors that were banned. That they were banned.
Okay.
You know, I think it probably was like a solid color that they could have, like maybe all white shoes or something like that. But I feel like Converse weren't even like that then. But the Airship was the original shoe that was banned. And so they
it's so similar to just Jordan ones, bro.
It's
pretty much the same thing. Look at the bottom, bro.
Yeah, the bottom, the outsole is definitely the same. That top part is kind of where it changes at.
Yeah.
And then
those are high.
Yeah. Both of them are high. What sets them apart is one thing to me. I mean, for sneakerheads, the back of the OG Air Jordan ones, the pair that were banned. Straight up at the top. Okay. They didn't. Now they curved it, and I'll show you later whenever we get there. That curve was in the Airship. Whenever they made the Airship, that was probably one of the big major differences. One with a flat back, another one that kind of curves on the Achilles.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of, what do they call it? Contours to the back
to make it fit better.
Your heel up to your Achilles, up to your ankle.
Yeah. And I would say that's what you would want to do for a shoe that you're going to perform in.
Yeah, ergonomically friendly and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And so that happened, and that's when the Jordan Chicago 1 came out. Okay. And that is my personal grail. That is a shoe that I want in my closet.
It's very popular, man. It's a great shoe, man. Like I got the all blacks. I don't know what generation or what version. I got it, man. We were in Houston and my son was real young. So this was like H-Town. Yeah. Shout out Mike and Vic out there in H-Town.
Hey, shout out Mo City, Fort Bend ISD. Pretty play too much.
I'm not saying nothing.
Shout out Mo City, Fort Bend ISD. Shout out Thurgood Marshall. That was my home for a little while. I love that school. That school was crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Word. Yeah. But I got the all black ones and I like them, bro. Like they really kind of go with pretty much anything. Like, man, I've worn them to weddings. I've worn them to just like casual barbecues and shit. I wore them to church. I wore them to. You can really wear. I wear them with gym shorts. I wear them with jeans. I wear them with cargos. I wear them. That's pretty much the only J that I've really bought. Now, like, Nike did come out with those Duck Force boots, and I got some of those, man. I really got the ones that I think look the best, but I really like those because they don't crease and they support my ankle, and they're kind of bulky, bro. But I thought they were pretty clean. I don't ever wear those. And then I got like some low top Air Maxes. You know, you seen
can't go wrong with Air Maxes. Nah, Air Maxes is hard.
But yeah, the Jordan ones, man. Like, so that's probably gonna be like at first glance probably my favorite as well. Yeah. So that's why I was thinking like go ahead and school me. Might as well start at the beginning of all the shoe culture.
Well, first things first, I don't think anybody can look wrong in a pair of Jordan 1s. Like that's just and all the reasons that you said, or all the situations in which you wore that shoe, or I believe are reasons that the shoe is so popular. Right. Like you can wear that shoe anywhere, man. And nobody looks bad in it. Of course, you know, as I said before, the Jordan 1s got banned due to it breaking the color rule. In the NBA, and that,
shoes
man,
are crazy now, bro.
And if we do this again, there's a trend that's going on with Nike that I think will continue to go on and make things popular.
I would like to continue doing this, bro, because it's like I like learning new shit. Like I really learned. Like I've seen a couple videos on Jordans, but I didn't know that they put those stipulations on them. Like he needed to get Rookie of the Year and like 20. You know.
Yeah. That's the only way he would.
I didn't know that.
Make him his own shoe. Yeah.
I really didn't know that. I didn't know that Converses were really originally the OG basketball shoes and shit like that. So I'm already learning shit. But that's really the thing, man, because I admire the shoe culture, and it's really at its hype right now. And you can call me a bandwagon. You can call me whatever the fuck you want. But I've really been interested in this shit since I used to get clowned in middle school for not having them. Yeah. But now it's extremely popular. Like,
it's way bigger
sell out arenas, bro, to sell fucking shoes. And the fact that people are fascinated with that fascinates me. Yeah.
Nowadays, a big concert isn't a big concert without an exclusive shoe release. You You know, that's crazy. Like Travis Scott, that dude.
Yeah, word.
He has changed the shoe game in reference to releases, in my
Okay.
opinion. But yeah, and I actually have a shoe. This is one of my favorite shoes that I actually purchased that incorporates that shoe that got banned. So the shoe that got banned was the black and red Jordan 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it broke the color rule. This right here, there was a shoe. This shoe was released back in like 20. Was it? Yeah, it was 2018. Mm-hmm. This is the homage to home. It's paying homage to Jordan and the Chicago Jordan 1 and the band Jordan 1. This is my grail that I want. Yeah. The inside color. So I got half of my grail, but I want the entire shoe.
So what's this one? What's this?
That's the Chicago Jordan 1. That right there, I would say. And anybody can add me. I would say that is the most iconic Jordan 1 of all time.
I would agree that color wave, and I know there's a couple other ones out there that are red, black, and white, but for sure, like you see this, like this is in all his fucking posters,
everywhere, bro.
All that shit, bro. But
and nobody can look bad in that shoe, bro.
Yeah,
unless they just walking around and they got the stupid pictures where they bent increasing it like that. I won't judge you, but you bothering me because I want the shoe. I don't got it. Yeah, but this shoe right here is my absolute grail. I want this shoe.
I remember when you got them, bro.
Yeah, man,
you was cheese on like a little kid,
I wanted, bro, because it's half my grail, bro. I wanted this shoe so bad, bro.
That's funny.
And we were supposed to get this in 2020. It could change because you never know with Jordan or with Nike. But as of right now, it has been confirmed that we're not getting this shoe for 2020, and I'm sad. That kind of broke my heart. But we'll be all right. It's just a shoe.
Sandbagging, bro. There's plenty of time, man.
There's plenty of time. So
and the shoe culture is only going up from there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just so fascinated by these shoe cons and shit like that, bro. And really, what I really, really admire about it, bro, is authenticity is the only acceptable way to deal with shoes.
Oh yeah.
The only way, like nobody cons people in that culture. Like nobody.
Unless you bring in fakes, but
that's not acceptable.
Oh yeah.
Like you will probably get banned. Yeah. They will probably put you on blast, and if they see you at another sneaker con or going into a sneaker store.
They find people.
I know. Like Ryan was putting people on blast, bro. He went to the news. I don't know if he went to the news, but it went out on the local news about people
keep
taking
doing that shit, Ryan.
Yeah,
for no cap, bro. Because we don't need no face going around here. There are people who are passionate, and there are people who pay hundreds of dollars, bro. So however many people you got to call out for fakes, bro, keep doing that, please. Because there are people who invest a lot of money in this stuff, bro. And the last thing I want is a fake shoe in my closet. Last thing.
Yeah, that's a con too. But that's the thing.
I'd rather not have it than it be fake. Yeah, that's just me.
For real.
Yeah.
But man, the entire culture of just like. It's honest. It's hardworking. Yeah. It's passion, bro. It's pure. It's as pure as it gets, man. It's hard for me to look at anything else and see 100% authenticity in the way that the entire operation just functions.
Yeah.
And there's no animosity between like really the sneaker culture. They uplift each other.
Yeah.
Bro, you got somebody with a t-shirt line coming out? Yeah, I'm going to promote you. You got this coming out? I'm going to promote you, bro. Like that whole community, the entrepreneurial spirit is really, really high. And I respect the fuck out of that.
Yeah, and anybody can go and resell a shoe if they want to make some bread. And I'm not against reselling. I'm not. There are a lot of people who get upset with it. I can't be mad at another man trying to get his bread. If I knew I could flip this shoe right now for $600, best believe you would not be seeing this shoe right now because I'm by my money at the end of the day.
I know people that are resellers, bro, and I see what they're selling that shit for, and it flies off the fucking shelf, bro. Exactly. And how you gonna knock somebody hustle like that?
Yeah, there are people selling plenty of other things for more than the price.
It's a trade, bro. It's like you're trading. You're trading with people, bro. It's just like back in the fucking primitive days. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're trading fucking deer skin for some corn or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some stupid shit like that. It's the same thing, man.
There's no difference.
And the demand is really
high.
high.
That chicken at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, for real.
That chicken don't cost them no money, and they flipping it. So,
but just like we were talking about with hype around anything and like how everything shows up, but I really admire the sneaker culture and I really never even really had that much of a sense of fashion. And I really feel bad for neglecting myself when it comes to that. But
It's never too late.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. It's never too late, bro.
I'm trying
to
get put on game and really a part of like exploring different avenues and learning different shit is being vulnerable and the fact that I don't know shit.
Yeah.
But that's what I want to do from here on out, bro. Is just admit that I don't know shit and then be willing to learn some new shit.
Yeah. That's
you know
crazy. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's what I like.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a hard ass.
That's my motive. That's my motive this year, bro. Like everybody talking about New Year's resolutions and shit. So I don't know if you've seen another video I did just really talking about that. Ultimately, my resolution this year is to do things that make me more confident, that bring me more confidence. Yeah. And the key to that is just execution. Yeah. Just doing stuff. Just doing bro, I get super nervous every time I sit down in front of this camera, bro. Yeah. And a lot of people tell me like, oh, it's not bad, man. But we're so overly critical of ourselves. Yeah. But it's scary,
we want
bro.
It to be so good.
Yeah, you want it to be perfect, but I'm done with that shit, bro. Like I'm done with trying to come up with the perfect plan and try to execute it, and then when it goes bad, like falling back and then regretting that I didn't stick with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So this year is all about execution. That's my key word. Is execution, and execution in the sense of it not being perfect. But just fucking doing the damn thing. Yeah.
I caught that vibe from you too, bro, whenever we talked about this,
That's it, bro.
I caught that vibe.
That's it. Yeah. Take risks. Get out there, bro. Yeah. Like, we're too young, bro, and we live in the greatest, I mean, arguably the greatest time period in history. To do this shit. Shit is so easy. Yeah. Like I said, people are uplifting each other in these businesses and stuff like that. Yeah. And I'm not necessarily calling this a business, but I'm just kind of documenting, bro. Yeah. I've been thinking about doing videos and shit for years now. Yeah. I just told myself, like, bro, I had these mics for almost a year now.
Wow. Dang. Like, that's crazy.
I'm just sick of not executing on stuff and not ever getting anywhere. And for me, a key to doing that is to not put so much pressure on the future. Yeah. Quit worrying about what could go wrong or what could go right. Some people get scared of what's going right. Because when something goes right, it's going to open up a door to somewhere that you've never been and you're scared of that.
Because you don't know it.
Yeah. You don't know so I'm done with it and I'll deal with that shit when I get there, bro.
Yeah, straight up.
You know what I'm
hard.
saying?
Yeah. That's hard.
That's really why I'm doing this shit.
Damn.
And I'm being more social with people. I get to sit down and get different perspectives. And I love people, bro. And I got a bunch of good people around me. I don't really have to interview anybody ultra famous or anything like that. Bro, I got plenty of people around me, bro.
Yeah.
So straight up.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people should know that. But that just shows our culture. There are probably a lot of people in our culture that don't pay attention to that shit. They just too busy going on with what they doing. That's lit though. Yeah. It's beyond me. That's
instant gratification, bro. Yeah. That's the biggest key between people who get shit done and don't get shit done. Yeah. Instant gratification is me wanting to sit here and my YouTube videos already be at 100K.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm tired of this fucking hat.
That's great. I mean, and to speak towards what you're speaking of, anything that I got instant gratification for, like immediately, I forgot about the quickest. Like there was
it lost its value.
Exactly.
Bro.
I just I got that
proud
for
of
free.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now what? You know, I won't talk about it no more. I got what I wanted already. I was satisfied, and that's it. You know, didn't look for it. Exactly. Versus stuff that happened that I had to grind for. I had a story to tell behind it, and so it's I don't. That's why I don't understand why people lean on the instant gratification.
It's very basic, just human psychology, man. Yeah. And so I'm just trying to get away from that too. I'm shooting more towards the long game when it comes to this shit. And but the thing is like I'm just taking things one step at a time. Like so. Man, things that are really big nowadays are like meditation and things like that. So I don't meditate in a traditional form, but what I'm really trying to do is just being present. Yeah. In this moment. In the now. And that's what I'm doing with this, bro. When I sit down to hit that record button, I'm not worried about having to sit through 3 or 4 hours of editing before I post it. Because if I think about that too much, I'm not going to fucking sit down and do this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I probably fought 100 battles on the way home to come over here, and I get home, I'm like, oh, I could just stay home, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm like, fuck. I'm like, oh, it's probably too late for them anyways. Like I'm coming up with some bullshit, you know. But I'm just like, nope, don't think about it. Just grab your shit and go, you know. And so I'm taking that approach too with my health, man. Like, man, one big thing that I left back in 2019 is I kicked my soda addiction, bro.
That's bro.
It wasn't fucking hard, bro. But do you know how long I've tried to do that? It was a mindset shift, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, first of all, I don't give a fuck about no streaks, how long I went without drinking soda. Yeah. In my mind, I just wanted to be a person that didn't drink soda. Like, I leaned on those zero calorie sodas and shit like that. And I drank a lot of them. And that shit caught up to me, and I felt like shit for a while because of it. But I'm also not hooked on that shit, bro, to where, like, I'm fucking fiending for it. You know? Yeah. But it's one day at a time. Yeah. One day at a time doing this shit. And I'm taking that approach to everything, man. Yeah. And you accomplish more that way. You achieve more goals that way. Yeah. Yields more confidence, and that's why I'm going for confidence, bro.
You're taking a step forward. That step is all it takes.
Snowball, bro. Yeah. Snowball. I'm trying to get some momentum, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's really what I'm shooting for.
When you get there, then you have people asking you how you did it. And you're gonna be so happy to tell that fucking story.
But the thing about that story, bro, people don't want to hear that story.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it took me 5 years to get to where I am. Where this person is on day one, and they want to get what I did in 5 years. Damn. And I'm saying 5 years because I'm adding 2 years to this, and I'm kind of like future predicting like where I'm gonna be because you know
you gotta be that way if you want to get it done.
A little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like give yourself a timeline because I know that time is precious. So it's a balance, bro. Everything is about balance between like being here, but then also like planning for the future. You know, just all those things, man. And so I'm just slowly making changes and just doing shit that gives me confidence. Sitting here talking to you, this shit is lit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I really like it.
I've been thinking about this all week, bro. No cap. I've really been thinking about this all week, bro. I just feel like I have a lot of good conversations with people. People tell you I'm at the mall all the time. Because I got friends at the mall that it's just I really and y'all know who y'all are. I fuck with y'all heavy. I ain't gonna shout nobody out. Just because they're my friends, I like to keep my friends as my friends, you know. Yeah. But y'all know who you are. But yeah, I've been looking forward to this all week, bro. Because it's just cool, and I didn't even know like this is your first time telling me about the whole purposes and stuff, you know. So it's just cool to kind of hear that.
I'm still working it out too, and another big reason for sitting down and talking about this is one through experience. An idea in my head always sounds good until I say it out loud. Yeah. Because then when I say it out loud, I'm like, I thought I had this figured out. But then when I say it, it's not. Then I have something to work with. And I think that's where that speaking into existence thing comes from. Yeah. Because you ever had an idea and you try to explain it to somebody, but you're just like, the words are not flowing. Yeah. They be like, but then you discuss it and you're like, and then you kind of retract. You're like, oh, no, that's not what I meant. I really meant. And then, like, you're talking to them, but you're not really talking to them. You're really talking to yourself. Yeah. So then the idea gets turned into this thing that goes from being in your brain to out in the real world. Because what I think happens is it's a certain part of your brain where you create the thought. Then you speak it. You have to physically speak it. But then it goes back into your head, and it comes in through a different part of the brain. And you can see it from different angles.
And it creates another idea.
It just kind of molds the idea into more of a clearer picture.
Yeah, what you want.
I think that's what manifesting things into existence is. Not I believe I'm going to win $1 million, speaking into existence. But you take an idea and you say it out loud. You make yourself vulnerable. Yeah. You listen to yourself talk. You take feedback. And you just be honest with yourself, and that's how ideas get manifested into the real world. Yeah. I'm doing it right now, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You in it.
And that's why I want to sit down and talk about shit, because I don't know what idea I have in my head that's going to come out that I might change my mind about.
True.
I'm open to that too.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't want to walk around thinking I got all the answers.
Yeah.
That's very ignorant, and it puts yourself in a little bubble, and people don't really want to talk to people like that, you know? Yeah. And I got too many friends that had too many perspectives, come from too many different walks of life. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, like I do want this to kind of be a regular thing.
You got people you reaching, man.
Mm-hmm.
I already know. You people don't want to hear about shoes all day. You got other.
But this ain't for other people, bro. This is for me.
Yeah,
this is for me.
Yeah.
So I learned a couple different things about shoes. I mean, the conversation means more to me than what I learned.
Yeah.
But now I kind of got that logged down. I did learn something, you know. So I do want this to be a regular thing of like sitting down talking about shoes, and then talking about whatever the fuck we want to talk about, bro. And bro, just to kind of like what helps me achieve things is not restricting myself to like time restrictions and stuff. So it's like, I don't want to make a promise that me and you are going to sit down once a week and do this.
Oh, yeah.
Because then what's going to happen if we miss a week?
Yeah.
That's going to fuck with my mind. Yeah. It's going to be like, fuck, I missed it. I missed it. Yeah. Fuck, might as well not even fucking, fuck it, man.
Discourage
whatever.
The whole motive.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when it happens, it happens, bro.
Authentic.
You know what I'm saying? I want to start vlogging, bro. I want to start going out and doing shit. If there's like a sneaker event, like I wanted to hit up Hype Waco last night, but I was dog ass tired. But I know Terry and Ryan, they're gonna have more of those. Yeah. I really want to go check out the Hype Waco store. I ain't been in there yet. Yeah. But
DreamCon.
I want to go. I want to go.
Lit.
Bro, this is also like, I hate to say it this way, but this is motivating me to get out and live my life. Yeah. Because it's like I'm sitting here talking about it and I'm getting exposed to this and I'm talking to people and you're telling me about like DreamCon and stuff. Bro, I would say, yeah, I would like to go to that. But because of this, bro, it's not pressuring me to go. Yeah. I want to go and I want to vlog now, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And once again, it's not for anybody else. This is all for me. Yeah. And if people watch it and whatever the fuck. Yeah. Just for entertainment or just for support or just out of pity. I'll take pity views too. Hey, I'll take pity views, likes, shares, and subscriptions. Looking at it, just because you feel bad for me, I'll take them. But yeah, bro, that's what I want to do. Bro. I want to start vlogging, going out to shit. We're going to have to go catch a live podcast at Hype Waco one of these days. Go check out some of the comedy scenes. Yeah. I just really want to live life a little bit more, man. Yeah. And I got this idea I want to do with just different people. Like my cousin Mondo, he wants to do food reviews. I think that shit would be hilarious. You know how me and Mondo get, bro. No.
Shout out Mondo, bro.
We're not going to clown you on camera.
No, bro. You my guy, bro. You my guy. Hey, quit playing with people with their finger, though, bro.
Nubby.
Nubby.
That's all he's going to be known for, bro.
Oh, man.
I love you, bro. I fucking love you, bro.
No cap.
But he wants to do food reviews. That's going to be funny because we are the complete opposites when it comes to food.
Really?
Bro, he's a basic-ass bitch. No, he's a basic
fucking
ass
American cheeseburger with
ketchup. No pickles, no. I don't even like fries. Like,
are you kidding me?
I don't know, bro. Don't quote me on that. No. He don't like cheese on his burger, bro.
Bro, Mondo, we gotta talk, bro.
He don't have a dairy allergy either, bro. But that's just something I want to do with my people. I know with Emily, man, there's something I want. I didn't even talk to her about this, but I think it would be cool, like good content, quality time, and experience. I want us to go out and like find a cookbook and then cook through the cookbook, sort of like a date night type thing. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be once a week; it could just be whenever. Yeah, like. Maybe after the kids go to bed, we get all the stuff, we go through the cookbook and we cook this certain meal, try to make it presentable. It's probably going to be a train wreck, but that's the fun part about it. Yeah. We pour some wine, we, sit around and just have fun and just create content, create memories, get some experience. Who knows? I might be a badass chef. Yeah. Being in the moment, bro. And I got too many people that I can do shit with. And then, my friend Andrew, aka my boss Andrew, but I don't call him my boss. He don't call himself my boss either. But man, he's a very adventurous guy, and I kind of feed off of that because I'm not really that adventurous, bro. He likes going and doing things where he doesn't know what the fuck he's gonna get into, and like he likes random just day trips and all kinds of shit. But with him, man, I'm gonna get into it with him too. Take a day trip to Austin here or Dallas here, see a random band that we never heard of, just walk up and just be fucking fans. You know what I'm saying? And just be in the moment. But this podcast is gonna. I don't need it to do all of those things. Yeah. But it's doing it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's becoming a life experience.
It really is, bro.
That's what it's looking to be.
Yeah.
At the moment, yeah.
And I ain't worried about having the high tech shit. Yeah. I mean, really, bro, phones are fucking nuts. But
yeah. I was surprised when you pulled this out. That shit is lit. Like,
yeah,
and you know, I watched all the episodes at this point. Yeah, so I did go back and watch.
You're probably my biggest fan, bro. You're the only person that talked to me. You the first person that said, "Hey, bro, when you dropping another one?" You're the only person, bro. All my fans, y'all slacking, bro. Y'all slacking.
Hey, for my bro, first person to drop a comment under this video. Nah, I ain't balling, but drop your Cash App in there. I'll send $10 to your Cash App. First person to post a comment with your Cash App name on there. I got you.
Bet. It's a bet.
It's a bet. Hey, sure. Can I do it though? Can I be like the first person? I'll send myself $10. Now I'm playing.
No, bro, just get Brittany to do it.
And then we can share that shit.
You got to send it back though.
Oh, she gone.
Oh, she out of there.
Yeah, bro, that's all she do is sleep, bro. We're not gonna say why though. But
anyway, I'm running out of memory, so let's call it, bro.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for chilling, bro.
Chill.
Thanks for chopping it up,
man.
And hopefully have you up on here again. School me on some more shoes, bro.
Straight up. And the earth is flat, not round.